The grid for the 2021 Formula One season is finally complete with the news that Lewis Hamilton has agreed a new contract to remain with Mercedes. Here's a full rundown of the F1 grid for the 2021 season. Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas will once again form Mercedes' lineup for the 2021 season as the German manufacturer bids to maintain its 100% winning record in the V6 hybrid era. Bottas had already been confirmed as staying at Mercedes for 2021 back in August last year, but Hamilton's extension ended up being a long-running saga that was only finalised in February, just over a month before the 2021 F1 season was due to begin. Hamilton's one-year agreement acts as the final piece in the driver lineup puzzle for the upcoming campaign, and means he will have the chance to win an 8th Drivers' World title and surpass the record he jointly shares with Michael Schumacher for most world championships. Max Verstappen affirmed his commitment to Red Bull by signing a new long-term deal last year, but the identity of his teammate for 2021 became the topic of much speculation throughout 2020. With Alex Albon struggling to hit the heights expected of him, Red Bull decided to make a left-field swoop for Sergio Perez, who was left a free agent after Racing Point opted to replace the Mexican with 4-time world champion Sebastian Vettel. Now an F1 race winner, Perez joins forces with Red Bull for a deserved opportunity at the front of the grid, as the Milton Keynes squad looks to turn in a championship challenge to Mercedes this year. With Ferrari snapping up Sainz from McLaren, the Woking outfit moved quickly to lure 7-time F1 winner Daniel Ricciardo from midfield rivals Renault and secure the Australian's services. He will partner Lando Norris, who heads into his third full F1 season with McLaren after making impressive gains in 2020, capped off with a maiden podium finish. Back with a new name and a fresh identity, the former Racing Point outfit transitions into its new era as Aston Martin, having sealed the high-profile addition of Vettel to its revised driver lineup. Following a difficult end to his Ferrari tenure and having endured his worst season in F1, Vettel joins the Silverstone-based team alongside Lance Stroll with renewed motivation and confidence as he bids to rediscover his mojo. Aston Martin fully believes that its current driver combination can help it achieve its lofty ambitions in F1. Another team rebranded for 2021 is Alpine. Amid a raft of changes within the French manufacturer, Fernando Alonso will make a sensational return to the F1 grid following a 2-year hiatus this season. At 39 years old, Alonso will become the second oldest driver on the F1 grid, but he returns with a point to prove. The 2-time world champion carried out an extensive testing program throughout 2020 in a bid to get back up to speed ahead of his comeback. Alonso replaces Ricciardo to partner Esteban Ocon, who scored his first F1 podium last year. With Ferrari deciding to change things up for 2021 by opting not to renew Vettel's contract, it quickly decided that Carlos Sainz was the driver it wanted. Ferrari has traditionally tended to favour experience over youth, but by signing 26-year-old Sainz to partner 23-year-old Charles Leclerc, the Scuderia will begin the 2021 campaign with its youngest driver pairing in 50 years. It marks a vast change in approach from Ferrari as it puts its faith firmly in Leclerc and Sainz to help turn around the team's recent form slump and return to the front of the F1 grid. Following his sensational shock victory at last year's Italian Grand Prix amid an outstanding 2020 campaign, Pierre Gasly is staying put at AlphaTauri for 2021. The Frenchman will have a new teammate for this year, with Japanese star Yuki Tsunoda completing his rapid graduation to F1 to replace Daniel Kvyat. Red Bull and Honda-backed Tsunoda will be the first Japanese driver to race in F1 since 2014, and arrives on the grid surrounded by huge excitement following his remarkable rookie Formula 2 season in 2020. The 20-year-old won 3 times on his way to finishing third in the championship. Along with Mercedes and Williams, Alfa Romeo is the only other team not to make any changes to its driver lineup for 2021. Kimi Raikkonen will race on in F1 at the age of 41, and he will once again be joined at the Swiss squad by Antonio Giovinazzi, who will embark on his third full season in the sport. Alfa hope that consistency in its lineup will pay off in 2021 and help it climb further up the midfield pecking order. In contrast, at Haas it's all change following the team's decision to shake things up and drop both Romain Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen for the upcoming season. Formula 2 champion Mick Schumacher joins the American team to make his eagerly anticipated F1 debut, and the son of 7-time world champion Michael will be partnered by fellow F2 graduate Nikita Mazepin. All eyes will be fixed on how Schumacher adapts to life in F1 and his progression in what is expected to be another tricky campaign for Haas following its struggles in 2020. While there has been much change behind the scenes at Williams following Dorilton Capital's takeover last summer, the driver lineup remains unchanged, with the team retaining George Russell alongside Nicholas Latifi. After impressing throughout 2020 with a number of Q2 appearances, Russell will be looking to capitalise on any improvements Williams makes to lift the team properly into midfield contention as he enters the final year of his current contract at Grove. Latifi is eyeing a step up for 2021 as he looks to challenge Russell more often after a solid, if not spectacular, rookie F1 season. Who do you think has the strongest driver lineup for the upcoming 2021 F1 season? Let us know in the comments below and be sure to like and subscribe to Crash F1.